Dear Japanese Pokemon Centers, I'm mad. Big mad. Big starring Tom Hanks mad. Resolution quality ruining mad. You might think I'm happy opening up a new Japanese Center Pokemon box, but in reality, despite the sensory overload going on here on this box artwork, there ain't a lot going on here. Before we go any further into the actual box itself, a little backstory or a synopsis on what we're opening up. This is a commemorative, celebratory Pokemon Center Japanese box. Well, of course, to commemorate the Tohoku opening. Pokemon Center in Japan, of course. Pokemon Centers in Japan, for the most part, have a celebratory sort of box to coincide with their grand opening. This one being with a lot of black and white sort of flavor going on. There's a lot of different Pokemon from the black and white generation or the region. Let's see if we can name them all. Actually, now that I look at it, there's not a lot of Nova. We have, of course, a Pikachu. We have Pikachu in abundance. We have Victini. We have a Floette. We have a Landorus. We have, Mousehold. We have, a Pansear. That's from Nova. We have a Politoed. That's a deep bag pull. Jesus. We have an Ogerpon. We have more Victini up here. What else? We have a Meowth. Kind of decoration piece there. We have a Magikarp. Okay, that's cool. Can't be a Pokemon box without a Magikarp on it. Oh, we have a Keldeo. I didn't even see that. Anything else of note or interest? Not really. Before we unsheath the box itself, let's look at the back really quickly, and then you'll kind of see and gather why I'm so mad. So each one of these boxes comes with, well, the box itself for storage. We have a deck box for you guessed it, decks. We have some cool freaking sleeves, wicked. And of course, what everyone is jostling for, the Pikachu promo. I'm mad because, well, there isn't a lot in these boxes like I mentioned or you just saw. Come on! Now, Pokemon Center, I will give you your flowers because out of the few things inside here, everything is so dang appealing and cute. I mean, come on. Take a look at this deck box. Just a bunch of the Pokemon having a grand old time at a festival of sorts. And it has, I believe, dividers inside, which is always cool. And then we have the sleeves that, you could take to your next local card shop tournament, just flex on everybody. That's nice. And then you might be wondering, hey, where in the world is the Pikachu promo? Weren't we promised a promo? Well, yes, but it's off hidden to the side here, which has a lot of people kind of upset because it could get damaged. And a lot of people were receiving it damaged. This one looks to have been spared, I believe. I will keep it in its wrapping for the time being. Yeah, this is the main attraction of the box, of course, is the Pikachu promo, the Tohoku. It looks nice. Neat indeed. And folks, if you notice from the length of this video, there's a little more to come. So yeah, we're gonna open up some early Sword and Shield stuff that I picked up recently because I ain't doing a video for just one promo card. No. That's not how it works around here. So we're gonna go way back in time, about 4 or 5 years at this point, for a base Sword and Shield pack that has kind of picked up traction in the last couple of months, I believe. Well, I mean, Pokemon in general has picked up a whole lot. If I did this correctly, we have an energy card. Excellent. Alright, what do we have? We have a Dottler, Potion, Hitmonchan with Hitmonlee in the distance. We have a Krabby. We have a Minccino. Love that. Galarian Ponyta. We have a Cotton. We have a Scorbunny. Cool. We have a Heatmor Reverse. And then behind that, we have a Cloyster. Let's open up another one of these. And of course, if you enjoy what you're watching, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. This pack just melted in my hands. Then again, it is about 4 or 5 years old. Here's a code card. 3 to the front. Let's get rid of the energy. Alright, what do we have? We have a Heatmor. We just got a reverse. Quite the glow down. You know what I'm talking about. We have a Ferrothorn. Energy Retrieval. A Grookey. Another Krabby. A Rookity. Rhyhorn Choodle. We have a Copperajah as a reverse, and then behind that we have a V. Okay, we have a Dhelmise. Now with that little appetizer out of the way, let's open up a 2-pack blister of Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign. Some banger sets from the Sword and Shield era. Let's quickly go through these promos. We have a little more Pekka with an Applin and a Natsu. Voyeuristic Natsu in the back. Alright, we have a Snorlax. And then we have, an Applin once again. Cool. And then the code card for the 2-pack blister. Chilling Reign or Fusion Strike. Let's open up Chilling Reign. Supposedly one of the worst pull rates in Sword and Shield. I think Evolving Skies has it beat. Let's see what we get. I've pulled some good stuff from Chilling Reign. It's been nice to me. We have a Dynatree Hill. That's a thick tree, man. Jeez. We have a Flaffy, Karen's Conviction, a Venipede, a Snover, Galarian Slowpoke, a Crabrawler, we have a Snorunt in the cold, we have a Thundurus as a reverse, I like that. And then after that we have a Weezing. Let's end with a banger, why don't we? With Fusion Strike. I don't think I've gotten anything too crazy from Fusion Strike. Another hard set to get stuff on, if I'm not mistaken. Here is the code card. Go crazy. 3 to the front, let's get rid of the energy. We have a Morgrim, the middle child. We have a Quick Ball. We have a Barraskewda Rookity. Just saluting his shadow. It looks good. Galarian Darumaka, a Sizzlipede, a Stuffle. I love that artwork. We have a Sandygast. We have a Dewpider as a reverse. And then behind that we have an Azumarill skipping on the pier. Can't forget the coin, of course, Zeraora, which we could have pulled from Chilling Reign. Let's finish off with some sleeves. I like showcasing some Pokemon sleeves at the end of my Pokemon videos. Here are some of the 5 first pseudo-legendary Pokemon. As I noticed, there isn't a guard jump. It's Dragonite, Salamence, Hydreigon, Tyranitar, Metagross. No guard jump. What's up with that? But yeah, some pseudo-legendaries for your, well, protection, I guess. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out your boy. Let's smash through some milestones, why don't we? As far as what we opened up today, how am I going to cope? I'll be just fine, because I'll gladly pay a premium for this box again. I have no problem with this sort of thing that Pokemon Center does. Normally, these boxes are pretty damn cheap in Japan. Now, if you want to get it over here, you're going to have to pay a premium. And I'll gladly pay it again, which I did. I have another one of these boxes that I'm going to, well, just use it for collection purposes and maybe even display it. Again, I don't have an issue with this sort of thing. I'm a big Pokemon enthusiast, if you haven't guessed by now. Big Pokemon guy, yep. Be on the lookout for another video real soon. Japanese. Until then, I'm Ken. I'll see you all again. Take it easy, see ya. Peace.